ਸਤਨਾਮ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀਓ। ਸਤਨਾਮ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀਓ। ਬਸੰਤ ਹਿੰਡੋਲ ਘਰ ਦੂਜਾ ਮਹੱਲਾ ਚੌਥਾ। ਇਕ ਓੰਕਾਰ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਪ੍ਰਸਾਦ। ਕਾਇਆ ਨਗਰ ਇਕ ਬਾਲਕ ਵਸਿਆ, ਖਿਨ ਪਲ ਥਿਰ ਨਾ ਰਹਾਈ। ਅਨੇਕ ਉਪਾਵ ਯਤਨ ਕਰ ਥਾਕੇ, ਵਾਰੰਬਾਰ ਪਰਮਾਈ। ਕਾਇਆ ਨਗਰ ਇਕ ਬਾਲਕ ਵਸਿਆ, ਖਿਨ ਪਲ ਥਿਰ ਨਾ ਰਹਾਈ। ਅਨੇਕ ਉਪਾਵ ਯਤਨ ਕਰ ਥਾਕੇ, ਵਾਰੰਬਾਰ ਪਰਮਾਈ। ਮੇਰੇ ਠਾਕੁਰ ਬਾਲਕ ਇਕਤ ਘਰ ਆਣ, ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਮਿਲੈ ਤਾਂ ਪੂਰਾ ਪਾਈਐ। ਭਜ ਰਾਮ ਨਾਮ ਨਿਸ਼ਾਨ ਰਹਾਉ। ਇਹੋ ਮਿਰਤਕ ਮੜਾ ਸਰੀਰ ਹੈ ਸਭ ਜਗ, ਜਿਤ ਰਾਮ ਨਾਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਸਿਆ। ਰਾਮ ਨਾਮ ਗੁਰ ਉਦਕ ਚੁਆਇਆ, ਫਿਰ ਹਰਿਆ ਹੋਆ ਰਸਿਆ। ਮੈਂ ਨਿਰਖਤ ਨਿਰਖਤ ਸਰੀਰ ਸਭ ਖੋਜਿਆ, ਇਕ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਚਲਤ ਦਿਖਾਇਆ। ਬਾਹਰ ਖੋਜ ਮੋਏ ਸਭ ਸਾਕਤ, ਹਰ ਗੁਰਮਤੀ ਘਰ ਪਾਇਆ। ਦੀਨਾ ਦੀਨ ਦਇਆਲ ਭਏ ਹੈ, ਜਿਉ ਕ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਨ ਬਿਦਰ ਘਰ ਆਇਆ। ਮਿਲਿਓ ਸੁਦਾਮਾ ਭਾਵਨੀ ਧਾਰ, ਸਭ ਕਿਛ ਆਗੈ ਦਾਲਦ ਭੰਜ ਸਮਾਇਆ। ਰਾਮ ਨਾਮ ਕੀ ਪੈਜ ਵਡੇਰੀ, ਮੇਰੇ ਠਾਕੁਰ ਆਪ ਰਖਾਈ। ਜੇ ਸਭ ਸਾਕਤ ਕਰੈ ਬਖੀਲੀ, ਇਕ ਰਤੀ ਤਿਲ ਨਾ ਘਟਾਈ। ਜਨ ਕੀ ਉਸਤਤ ਹੈ ਰਾਮ ਨਾਮਾ, ਦਹ ਦਿਸ ਸੋਭਾ ਪਾਈ। ਨਿੰਦਕ ਸਾਕਤ ਖਵ ਨਾ ਸਕੈ ਤਿਲ, ਆਪਣੇ ਕਰ ਲੂਕੀ ਲਾਈ। ਜਨ ਕੋ ਜਨ ਮਿਲ ਸੋਭਾ ਪਾਵੈ, ਗੁਣ ਮੈਂ ਗੁਣ ਪ੍ਰਗਾਸਾ। ਮੇਰੇ ਠਾਕੁਰ ਕੇ ਜਨ ਪ੍ਰੀਤਮ ਪਿਆਰੇ, ਜੋ ਹੋਵੈ ਦਾਸਨ ਦਾਸਾ। ਆਪੇ ਜਲ ਅਪਰੰਪਰ ਕਰਤਾ, ਆਪੇ ਮੇਲ ਮਿਲਾਵੈ। ਨਾਨਕ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਸਹਿਜ ਮਿਲਾਏ, ਜਿਉ ਜਲ ਜਲੈ ਸਮਾਵੈ। ਆਪੇ ਜਲ ਅਪਰੰਪਰ ਕਰਤਾ, ਆਪੇ ਮੇਲ ਮਿਲਾਵੈ। ਨਾਨਕ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਸਹਿਜ ਮਿਲਾਏ, ਜਿਉ ਜਲ ਜਲੈ ਸਮਾਵੈ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
Meditation. In beginning, it was told that the divine has infinite powers, and everything related to the divine is eternal, but there are two major powers of divine: human power and illusion power. Earlier, it was told that powers are of two types: inanimate illusion and yoga illusion. Bhava, emotions and inner strength. It has already been told about lifeless illusion. The existence of soul is enhanced in Yoga Maya, as Guru Nanak Dev Ji showed his illusion when strongly insisted by Multani Mal. In the same way, strongly insisted by Arjun, Shri Krishna showed his powers to Arjun. Similarly, Baghdad's Saint Dastgir asked Guru Nanak Dev Ji that Hazrat Sahib in our Quran-e-Pak mentions about 3 skies and 3 deep hells, and Hindu religion mentions about 7 skies and 7 deep hells. Then is your saying false when you mention about existence of millions of skies and millions of deep hells? On this, Guru Nanak Dev Ji said that one speaks according to one understands. Then Guruji said that you come with me and I can show you. Then Dastgir asked to take my son with you. I'll be satisfied if he sees millions of skies and deep hells. Then Guruji asked Dastgir's son to close his eyes. He climbed to the sky when he closed his eyes and showed him millions of skies and deep hells. He saw several disciples assembled at one place while returning from deep hells. Their sacrament, prasad, was being distributed. Then Guru Nanak Dev Ji filled the sacrament, prasad, in an earthenware vessel and gave it to him and took a seat after returning. The saint's son told his father that he saw millions of skies and deep hells along with Guruji and placed the vessel filled with sacrament in front of him. All this happened with a blink of eyes in few seconds. In the similar way, when Shri Krishna sat in meditation, then someone told that Brahma has come to visit them. Then the usher, doorkeeper, asked to disclose his identity to inform Shri Krishna. Then Brahma Ji said to tell Shri Krishna that Brahma has come. When the usher returned after informing Shri Krishna, then he told Brahma that Shri Krishna has asked who Brahma. Then Brahma said that there is only one Brahma with 4 faces. Go and tell him. The usher then took away Brahma to Shri Krishna after telling him this. At that time, Shri Krishna said that you are not the only Brahma. Sit and close your eyes, and I'll show you how many Brahmas are there. When Brahma closed his eyes, he was shown a number of Brahmas. Someone is having 10 faces, other is having 50 faces. One is having 100 faces, other is of 1,000 faces, and other is having million faces. This is the smallest universe among several hundred universes where you are dwelling. That is why you are only four-faced Brahma. Further, certain rules and regulations of every universe are unique to itself. Then Shri Krishna asked to open the eyes, and Brahma began apologizing by bowing head in Shri Krishna's foot. Please forgive me. I was talking out of my ego. Shri Krishna and Guru Nanak Dev Ji, whatever showed was due to their supernatural power. When Guru Nanak Dev Ji was seated outside Ayodhya, then few grand quality Pandits were talking to them. Guru Nanak Dev Ji was asked that how should be the spiritual masters and sages so that we can act according to them. Then Guru Nanak Dev Ji told that the spiritual master and sage should be such that they could make use of the appropriate words to remove all doubts of both Brahmanista, known of Brahm, and one who conveys about the Brahm. In this way, the great personality is complete, and we are fully devoted on him. For example, there should be light where we want to see, and our eyesight is good. Make our work as worship, and worship as explained before. Charity and selfishness. If gained sense of benevolence, paramaarth, then selfishness stands nowhere. Is this selfishness? If you are intelligent, is this selfishness? If you are healthy, if the sense of benevolence is gained, then eating, drinking, wearing, sleeping, waking, doing all types of activities is benevolence. Everything is benevolent since birth till death. The God says that submit the result after doing each activity, along with which I will impart Gyan Yoga, path of knowledge, and Karma Yoga, path of actions, to you so that your inner conscious gets purified automatically. Like render the energy received by eating food, product received by giving charity, outcome in the form of virtue of worship. Satisfaction gained by teaching a child to God in the sense that render the result of any activity to God. The work will become worship when you render the result of each activity to God. The wife and husband are not made for each other, but to run the generation and to fulfill the motive of God. The son and father are not made for each other, but to execute the aim of God. The grain and eye are not made for each other, but to fulfill the motive of one who gave birth to both. To work selflessly for him is benevolence. Those activities tie us in bonds which are not meant for benevolence. In this way, render the result of all activities to God. The detachment and unselfishness felt like prayer, gained after rendering it, is yours, remaining is of God. Like mountains, trees and plants, birds and animals, river, seas, etc., ever since working for the universe cannot render it. The nature of knowledge of soul, worship of Lord, service of nation, and welfare of others has to be preserved. The shopkeepers' interest in wealth, politicians' interest in power, foolish persons' interest in insignificant pleasure is such that as to catch hold of your own shadow. A intellect's way of computation is unique in itself. It should have self-benefit. It should not care for materialistic gains in exchange of it. Or it can be said that enlightenment can be gained on devoting ourselves in this work, leaving behind everything at once and regard derived from all. After that, anything stays or not, but state of infinity, consciousness and blissfulness persists. The soul neither sleeps nor awakes, but remains conscious forever. A saint used to say that, थोड़ी थोड़ी मस्ती ले लो, हमने तो ली है अपना सब कुछ देकर, आप हमसे थोड़ी सस्ती ले लो. He asks to search the difference between selfishness and benevolence. Take out me from any activity you do, that selfishness transforms into benevolence. Like the trees do, the shade of tree is not for itself. The leaves, flower and fruit comes to fulfill the motive of God. They reach where they are required. After all the trees, wood is utilized for the purpose it is made. In this way, if we act without affection, I and ego, and render its fruit to God, then it sports the universe of God that has confined us, and simultaneously our work, like worship, will also be carried out. As the task of powerful is to take care of the weak, and wealthy man is to take care of the poor, likewise the leaves, flowers, fruit, wood, etc. cooperates the motive of God, but cannot surrender. Undoubtedly, the entire nature is working to achieve the God's objective. However, not being conscious, cannot render themselves as human, since human is the only being that can render the fruit of all its activities to God.
Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru.